What's up, Scorpios? How's it going, my beautiful Scorpion friends? The Scorpio gang, welcome to the Intuitive Teacup. That is me, that is my channel. We are going to do your November career, I was going to say love, but maybe for some of you, your career and finances tarot spread, though technically this is really going to be the second half of November into the first half of December. Happy Sagittarius season. We are starting that today as I record this video. I hope you all made it through Scorpio season in your element, celebrating your birthdays, and I hope that was just a fun blast of energy and zest and verve for you all. But yeah, let's rock it into Sagittarius season. We're getting that fire, that motivation to kick ass in our careers, to make that money. So let's see what the cards have to say for you. As always, to my Scorpio gang, these are general messages here on YouTube. Ooh, these cards are stiff. I can't quite do it here. General messages on YouTube. So, not everything I say will resonate with you. Only take away messages that you feel are for your best and highest good. I always come in, let me start that over. I always invite you to come into this with an open heart and an open mind. Sometimes messages will resonate for you later down the line, in a few days, in a few weeks, in a few months. So be open to receiving them, not just here and now, but later on. But that being said, you use your own discretion and discernment to know when the messages are not for you. If something doesn't seem to fit your circumstance or scenario, you can drop it like it's hot. If it doesn't resonate, you don't need to take on that energy. You had a lot of poppers, but I still kind of need one more. This has already been a weird start to your video, Scorpio. We'll see if I keep this or not. Let's see. Scorpio career and finances for Scorpio. Everything you want to know will be in the description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, so check that out if you are interested. There we go. All right, we are going to kick it off for Scorpio. Guys, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm so close, so if you could hit subscribe, that would be amazing. I would truly appreciate it. Let's get you some messages on career and finances for Scorpio. Interesting. This is just like a random stray card. The Five of Fire. So somebody was meant to see that. Conflict. It could be internal conflict, or it could be competition in some sort of group dynamic. Some sort of like cutthroat environment. Always particularly in sales is what comes through if you're working on commission. There's kind of like that fight to the finish line, and this also in retail around the holidays, like Black Friday and into Christmas season. Yeah, this could be like chaos and anarchy and like tempers, kind of messing up the energy flow of where you work in your workplace. That's not going to be for everybody, but yeah, that message wanted to come through randomly. All right, Scorpio, your energy coming into the second half of November. The Seven of Air. I just heard, get me out of here. Something about that Black Friday metaphor. Take the money and run. Don't question it. If you get paid out, just take it and run. Something about that. That's a great song. I quoted that song in some other video too. I don't remember whose it was, but who does that song? Is that Steve Miller Band? Anyway, great song. Check it out. Underlying energy is Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, it's running away from some sort of, or I just keep hearing the word fleeting, some sort of team dynamic, and which is the Three of Pentacles. It's like the team building card, you know. It sometimes, because it's Pentacles, if it represents the body, it could be like your mind, body, and spirit, but that really doesn't fit with what's going on here. Leaving some sort of collaboration or project among a group. It could be your family too. I'm reading for career, but you know, yeah, especially if there's like flying tempers or egos. This could be around the Thanksgiving dinner table, right? But for a lot of you, it's at work. You're just like, no, get me the hell out of here. And it's something about, this is sword energy, so it's your thoughts, it's your ideas, it's the communications. It's something about your intuition is telling you, like, book it, get out of there. Typically, this isn't a great card. It's sometimes like the liar, cheater, thief card. But for you, Scorpio, it's like you sense somebody here. It feels evil. It just feels like somebody is like manipulative or backstabbing. It's like somebody in that group is lying or cheating or whatever, be very protective of your money and your energy. And again, listen to that intuition, Scorpio. You're a water sign. You're extremely intuitive. If something tells you to get the hell out of there, do it. I don't do messages that are supposed to be all like fear-based and like, oh my God, you have to do this. But yeah, something is, with these two cards, even the way this card came out, it was very unusual and unique and unexpected. This may come out of nowhere. So that feeling you have of, you know, it's 3 p.m., I don't clock out until 5. If you feel like you need to get out of there, make up some excuse. It's like this one, again, fleeting thing. It's not like go quit your job. For most of you, I don't think it is. But yeah, there's some sort of like uncomfortable energy or exchange of words or something. Or it could be even somebody trying to pressure you to sign a contract right there on the spot. And you're just like, wait a minute, what? Like, yeah, do you, Scorpio, take your time on this, particularly in a team dynamic. Or if you're working with an earth sign or a fire sign that you're getting kind of bad vibes from, particularly a Capricorn. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. All right, interesting. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of moment in the coming months or weeks where you're going to have the energy of, I got to get out of here. And again, for some of you, it might be as simple as being with your family for the holidays. It's just like, I'm suffocating, like, I need to get out of here, like, where's the local bar? It could be something like that. You know, some of this is lighthearted, but yeah, trust your gut, trust your intuition. What an interesting message, Scorpio. What is your challenge or focus? The solitary. So interesting, being alone. It's almost like this is a direct connection or a direct, I don't know how you want to say it, like result of you fleeting from the group. The challenge is then being on your own. So for some of you, this isn't going to be for most of you. If you do decide to split ways with a collaborator or a company or a job, it might be a difficult time getting yourself back out there, particularly putting out new resumes and like applications to jobs. I'm just getting you're going to be soul searching for a bit. And something about this is saying to me, I'm just delivering it, the messages, so don't shoot the messenger, but it could be quite some time before you get any bites. It's like you're going to be in singlehood, solo, for longer than you anticipate. But what's cool about this is that if that is the case, if money isn't flowing, if, again, you part ways with your job, and I think you would. I don't see this as you getting fired. This would be you throwing in the towel like, nope, these people are insane. I can't work with them. I'm out. If that's the case, just know in advance, landing the next job or the next gig, I'm even getting like 9 weeks. Hopefully it's not 9 months, but yeah, it's going to be some time. So if you're looking for steady work, just be really careful. And yeah, something about this would, I think, happen in the month of November. I don't know why that's significant, but we're almost through November, so depending on when you see this. But with the solitary, it's a card of Virgo. It's about soul searching, seeking of information, and ultimately ascending to like our higher selves, the way these stones are headed upward. So while you may be frustrated that you're not getting any bite backs on your resumes or applications, know that there's actually really important insight and valuable information, mainly from like source, spirit, universe. They're guiding you along this path, so it's all meant to be. So don't get frustrated by the little upsets of, oh, I didn't get that interview or this or that. You're being guided to something greater. Again, trusting your intuition is key here. If you don't feel like something's right, it's because universe is like, come this way, Scorpio. Like, we got something better for you. A Virgo may be a key player in helping you versus these cards that were like, stay away from those people. A Virgo might come to your aid. You may have a mentor or a parent that is yeah, just kind of like in tune with your needs and wants and desires. It could be a spouse. It could be a whatever. Yeah, I love this card. So this card is unique to this deck. Ultimately, it is the 10 of Swords, right? But there's 2 10 of Swords in this deck. It's the same card twice. And this one literally says, everything is fine. Like, let's just... So if you, again, something about like isolation, confinement, I don't want to say losing your job because it would be something that you brought on, but isolating yourself from the group, even if you didn't leave, like whatever it is, it's cool. It's chill, guys. Like, it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a process. We know that because this is coming up. but like it's meant to be. And with the Ten of Swords, something about this ending, it was destined. A lot of you are leaving a job or at least some sort of team dynamic, or sending in a resignation, or it could even be denying or declining a job offer. It's something like, you know, you're brought in for several interviews, and you're like about to sign on the dotted line, you're about to sign the contract, and something about, like, a lot of you intuitively, you're gonna get this vibe of just like, no, like, absolutely not. And maybe this video is confirmation if you're already in that mode of, I think I'm gonna accept, but I'm not. Again, use your own discretion and discernment, but something about this is like foul, like it's gone bad. It's, the team here is hostile or petty and like mean girl energy. You're gonna get, yeah, very much mean girl energy. Judging you, you're gonna get vibes, Scorpio, and if it doesn't feel right, it's because it's not. So while it may be scary to decline that job offer after being unemployed for 6 months, something better is going to come along. Like, again, confirmation, guys, everything is fine. Yeah, okay. You had a couple cards for underlying energy there. Yeah, all right. So the Four of Cups is like the meh. It's sort of complacency. It's not being satisfied with what's being offered. Sometimes it's not recognizing a good offer when it comes, but it's not that. In this case, guys, it's exactly what we just said. It's, you may be getting an offer or a communication, something that it's trying to entice you and appeal to you. I keep saying this, it's like someone's trying to get you to drink the Kool-Aid, to swallow the bullshit, to subscribe to the ideas of the company, or like the ethics, the whatever. Again, sign on the dotted line. There's something about it where you're just like, your arms are crossed, right? You're resisting it. You're hesitant to fully embrace this gift. It's like a, what is that expression? It's like a sheep in wolf's clothing. There's what it is presenting as. It's smoke and mirrors. And that's what this is too. It's, the liar, cheat, or thief is on the other end. Like the other, it's not the receiving end. I want to say it's whatever they're presenting to you, though it could go either way. But I think you understand what I'm saying. What's interesting is this is being paired with the Two of Cups. There is something more in alignment with your heart space, but you have to give it a little bit more time. 2 more months might be key. Give it 2 more months. Maybe it's in the new year, right? We're almost through 2019, which is insane. Maybe in 2020, you're going to get a bite back on that resume, and it's going to be like, perfect, that's the one. Where do I sign? Because again, your intuition, this is a card of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but again, water signs, very intuitive, sometimes psychic, right? Empathic, being able to feel people's energy. There is something bad here, and you will know it when you see it. You will know it when you feel it. Same goes for this. While there is a part of you that is questioning the decision to leave it behind, to put an end to this, or to resist or decline an offer, that it's like, but it came right to me. It landed right on my lap. They knocked right on my door. I heard you get what you pay for, but it also has to do with, yes, like being, it's fishy. It's something about it is fishy. It's weird. The way it comes to you, or the way it's being presented, it gives you pause. Wait for the right opportunity to come along. This is going to be your challenge or focus, which I kind of dig this. I think it's badass that universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, this tarot card message, it's telling you, like, literally, guys, it's gonna be okay. Like, everything is fine. So forewarned is forearmed, right? If you know it's gonna be a bit of like of an internal battle, an internal struggle. You may be off on your own. You know, maybe you're collecting unemployment for a few weeks. I'm just getting, like, it's written in the stars. This is your divinely guided path, because something is going to meet you halfway, and it's going to fill your heart with joy and love, right? This is partnership. This could be, a boss and an employee meeting ways. This could be romantic partnership. This could be a business co-partnership, some sort of collaboration with your friend. And I don't know, like, it's a solid pairing, right? Emotionally, energetically, you guys connect. And I mean, And I like seeing cups in a spread about career and finances because ultimately money is an energy, right? We think of the word currency, there is current. So something is going to flow back and forth between these cups, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's creative ideas, right? We want the flow. We want that. We want the flow. That sounds like a weird like metaphor for being on your period. Never mind. Moving on. All right, Scorpio. What is the help available to you? The Six of Air. Guys, this could not be any clearer. That thing of like, take the money and run, get me the hell out of here. The help available to you is get the fuck out of there. Like, yeah, this message is so clear and so bizarre, Scorpio. I got a Scorpio moon. I'd hope this doesn't happen to me, but at least I'm aware of it in advance, right? Anyway, so this talks about going from rocky waters. Again, like the energy is upset. There's temper, there's anger, there's cattiness, there's confusion. It's going from like unsettled waters to the calm, to the clear. Like the sun is trying to peek out from the mountains, finding warmth, finding clarity, finding better people, finding your tribe. Something about cut your losses and just go. There's something so much greater ahead of you. The universe is guiding you, and it's also asking you to raise your vibe, and it's asking you to have faith in something greater than yourself. It's asking you to trust the universe, to have trust in the divine, whatever you believe in, right? God, whatever. I didn't mean to say that, so like, God, whatever. Whatever you believe in, whatever your values and your religion, your spirituality is guiding you towards, there's a reason why. Ultimately, it's like what he carries in his lantern is the star, card number 17. Again, having a greater faith, a broader perspective, hope and faith that there's something better out there for you, because there absolutely is, guys. That's the help available to you. Cut ways with this, sever ties, cut your losses, essentially. There's some sort of important knowledge or lessons that in metaphor, like you can pack on your ship and go, because you're always going to be able to carry or access this information or this data, something that you've gained from this experience of conflict, right? You're going to apply it in your next business or career endeavor, and it's going to be useful. It could be some sort of innovative idea, or it may have to do with just picking up on the energies of what didn't feel right and being able to, again, mentally with swords, understand what does feel right. So it's understanding with our thought, right, with our mind, but it's also that intuitive feeling too. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. This message is so funny. Knight of Wands is arguably the fastest knight in the deck. You could say the Knight of Swords is. Either way, it's go fast. Get out of here. And I'm laughing because this message is just so absurd. I don't know why it's coming through, and I don't like to do readings that are making you nervous, but because this message is so clear to me, I think it's going to be very clear to you. If this applies in your life, you will know instantly out of instinct, right? It's almost, oh wow. The reason why it's coming up as the Knight of Wands, fire suit, right? It's a Sagittarius card, flame. When you reach out to touch your hand, like let's say there's a fire, like a bonfire, right? It's almost like your reaction system instantly knows to withdraw, to back away, because it's dangerous. It's like your nervous system, right? It instantly sends messages to your mind, withdraw, pull back, because you're going to get burned, right? That's what this is saying. If you guys were to stay in this situation, potentially with other fire signs, right? Or tempers, conflict, chaos, if you were to deny that voice in your head saying, Scorpio, no, we got to get out of here, you're going to get burned. This is saying go with speed. Go now. Don't question it. Act on instinct, right? With the Knight of Wands. And also the Knight of Wands, it's like, there's a couple messages here. In like a lower vibration, the Knight of Wands is kind of like the player energy, sleeps with a different girl or guy every night. But why it's coming through here is because this is not your only option. That's what this is. Some of you are questioning, should I have parted ways with that company? Like it felt weird, but not having any money feels even weirder. This is saying there's other avenues of opportunity, and it like almost in metaphor of the player, like you can do a little here, you can do a little here, there's some side action here. This could be side gigs. That's sort of what's coming through here. And also something about the Knight of Wands, he goes where the action is, he goes where the fun is. If it's not fun and exciting, he's gone. So it's like double confirmation. If it doesn't feel right, there's a reason, right? Don't get burned. The help available to you is instinct, really. Feeling that it's time to go. If you're feeling that way, Scorpio, it's absolutely time to go. With haste, right? With quickly. Fire, right? What an interesting message, Scorpio. All right, your advice or guidance is the Page of Fire. Okay, so sometimes the Student card. Exploration, travel, discovering new avenues of opportunity, things that excite you, things that are fun. I heard dabbling. Try something unexpected or new or different, even if it's not long term. If you just kind of need to pay rent or pay the bills for a couple months, maybe take a gig that it's not your long-term career, but maybe you work in some sort of retail store or whatever for a clothing line that you absolutely love. It's, I wear this merchandise all the time. Like, sure, it's minimum wage, but hey, at least I'm surrounded by like cool shit or cool coworkers. Maybe you take a gig alongside your friend at, I don't know, working at a McDonald's. Why not? It's probably not your dream career, right? Begin to work with your best friend for 3 weeks. You get to afford some money for Christmas presents. You're good to go. There's something immature about this, but in a good way. It's something about like you're not taking it too seriously. Again, though, because it's rooted in the idea that there's something greater out there for you, there isn't a lot of worry here. It's living in the now. It's living in the moment. It's enjoying the curveballs that life throws at you. We think of fire suits, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're go-getters. They're hungry to experience new opportunities in life. That's what you're being called to do, Scorpio. Go out and enjoy it. And I will say there's something about don't take it so seriously. This card is such a woe is me depiction of, oh, my ex, I just saw them on social media and they have a new person. My life is over. Everything is fine. Like, let's bring it down to like the reality of it. Stop being so in your head about it. It's just like, let's just bring it down to like the simple things. Let's just go out and enjoy life a little bit. There's bigger things ahead for you, Scorpio. And I know you guys are sensitive. You're a water sign. I don't mean to be condescending or insensitive to what you're, especially if you're going through a breakup. That could be for some of you. But it's reinforcement. Like, you guys got this. You're going to be good. You're freaking Scorpio, right? No one's going to F with you. You got that stinger, right? If you need it. You won't need to, though, because I can tell you with absolute certainty, you're not even going to bother to use the stinger and defend yourself. Like, you are out. You are out of there. Underlying energy for the Page of Fire. Some of you may actually be going back to school or taking courses or lessons or something about that. Or traveling, especially for the holidays, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Some of you might be traveling, and if so, it's like going to see your parents because it's like you're presenting as the child. Or maybe your child's traveling to see you, right? Even so, it's like saying enjoy family time. That's actually really cute. I like that. Guys, I can't make this up. Your advice or guidance, avoid the Tower. Like, avoid a life-changing mistake. It's a mistake, right? The Tower comes after the Devil. Sorry, Scorpio, my camera froze. So the Tower comes after the Devil, right? Excuse me. The Devil is an energy that keeps us stuck. It is codependency, it's addiction, it's bondage, it's whatever, right? It's some energy that doesn't allow us to grow and mature and develop. And if we stay stuck in that situation, in that relationship, in that job, in that whatever, for too long, beyond its expiration date, that's when the universe essentially brings the Tower in to kind of like bitch slap us and be like, no, like, wake up, we got shit to do. The Tower is not an easy energy. It's not a great card. It's an uncomfortable energy of needing to rebuild. This is saying, like, divert that. Again, by following your instincts and being like true to your values, your ethics, your beliefs, it's something about your moral standards or your it's rooted in what you believe to be true, being nice and kind to people, being just, being fair. You may be like a Libra Scorpio cusper, something like that. You are avoiding what could potentially be a disaster. Like, if this is how the company is being run, they're probably going to go out of business. Maybe they're breaking some sort of like laws or legalities. Maybe there's like shady, shisty dealings going on, and you get wind of it, and it's like running from a building that's already on fire. It's like, get out of there. The message is just so specific and so clear. I don't know what else to say. It's just like, this is completely in your capabilities to not have a tower moment. The only reason this is presenting is if you don't listen to your inner guidance system, if you don't follow your intuition, like, shit's about to go down. So take the messages as they are presented to you. Don't overthink it. If it doesn't feel right, again, something about your gut reaction is going to guide you and really help you avoid something that could be like a huge mistake, right? Interesting. So I gotta be real with you guys. This is a career and money spread. There's really no pentacles. Other than this, and let's be real, it's the 3 of Pentacles. Again, like pennies. This job probably isn't paying you what you deserve. And even if, again, you're making a decent salary, your salary will be elevated elsewhere. Your North Star that is guiding you, it's guiding you towards something better. This is like, go, my child. Go. Get out of there. Save yourself. This is so funny. All right. Good Lord, Scorpio. You know what? You didn't get a lot of pentacles, so I'm going to ask a random question. Let's see what do the cards have to say specifically regarding money for Scorpio. Is money going to come in? When are they going to start seeing money? Those are different questions, but I'm just going to see what the cards say. Specifically involving money. Specifically money. What does Scorpio need to know about their income? The carousel. All right, so again, with forward movement comes a victory. Oh, it's a wheel, right? The wheel of the Chariot. Again, escape that chaos, that like ridiculous anarchy that's going on. It's like, get the F out of there. The Goddess, I love seeing that. So this is the Empress. Like, something about the metaphor of like bees to honey. You're being drawn to the honey. You're being drawn to nourishment. So that does say to me, it's like, your belly will be full again. Your bank account will be full again. You're being drawn to the honey pot, like the something sweet, something you enjoy, right? Something that tastes good. But in metaphor, it's going to nourish you. It's going to provide for you. Money, right? The Empress. You may end up working for a Taurus, which would actually be a good combination, because isn't that your natural? Is that your natural pairing? Scorpio and Taurus. Yeah, it is. We just had the Taurus full moon. A Taurus may play a lead part in your life, or something that if your mother is a Taurus or a Libra for that matter, something about that might be important. Maybe they're going to give you some business savvy tips. Yeah, reciprocity. Things will come back, or balance will be restored, specifically regarding money in your bank account. We know there's going to be a little bit of hard times, right? Your money's going to be tight for probably the next month or two, or however it applies, really. Reciprocity is coming, but yeah, this speaks to me about a new business opportunity, a new Empress, and I do think it's presenting sort of as like your employer. It could also be if you're going into business for yourself, but again, something about time. But forward movement. Don't get distracted by almost like the pretty shiny objects. It's like you need to get your head in the game, and like the way the Charioteer has to like to balance the dark and light energies to get it to move forward. You need to be focused on focused on your career, but you just need to figure out how to get to your destination faster. Ooh. Faster with the Knight of Wands. It's not time for like distraction. You can have fun, we know that. Then with the Wands, we know that the fire suits are fun, right? Enjoyment, motivation, excitement. But it's motivation and excitement to get you to your next big career goal, where there will be reciprocity and money. All right, cool. That's what I got for you guys. Let's throw a couple oracle cards on it and we will wrap up. For my Scorpios, what a unique reading. This has been kind of a bizarre one, guys, but yeah, very interesting. Take that one. Anything else? That flew out. I can't wait to see what that one is. Okay. Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach others about nature and animals. Well, that's adorable. This one says, protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career, Scorpio. That's, again, this is a spread that is not meant to incite fear in you. That is not my intention here. That's what this is saying. You're protected. This is meant to be. This is written in the stars. You are divinely guided, Scorpio. Universe doesn't want this to happen to you. That's why you're watching this tarot reading, right? Like, it's confirmation. You're going to be all right, but listen to your instincts, because ultimately that's like spirit tuning in with you. This one flew out. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So yeah, maybe some of you should go out and buy your own tarot decks if you don't already have them. Maybe. Some of you, right? Or maybe it's just confirmation that this was your reading, right? Cool, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Please do like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what resonates for you, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.